Lions TV, some very, very exciting, well deserved, and emotional news to finish the working week off this week, leading us into the Preston game at the Den tomorrow. And that is the confirmation from the club. There have been rumours for a few weeks that Zampa Road has now officially been renamed John Berylson Way. There it is confirmed by the club on the screen, as well as the club's new address. A brilliant, fitting tribute to a brilliant, brilliant man, the late, great chairman, John Berylson. Brilliant work from the club, and also fantastic work from the selfless Millwall Supporters Club, the MSC. My mate Tom Galdan, he does some really good work, and a lot of others do. It goes unnoticed a lot of the time. I worked with them on the Neil Harris mural when that was removed, and they worked really hard to get that replaced as well. So fantastic news. A fitting tribute, yes. But as I'm going to say in this video, it was one that I wasn't sure whether I should do, whether I'd do it justice, whether I'd say the wrong thing. As we know, it's a very unique situation that we're in. But I did want to just let people know, because the club tomorrow at 1 p.m, it is the club's Memorial Day, as well as the unveiling of the new John Berylson Way. I think there's been a wall built with a new plaque on it. So James Berylson will be over. I'm not sure if the rest of his family will be there as well. I'm sure they will be, because they're always in attendance and they love the club, and that's down to their late great father. But yeah, from 1:30 tomorrow at the old Zampa Road, which is now John Berylson Way, James Berylson will be unveiling the new sign. I'm going to take you back a little bit, okay? In the early 2000s, before social media, I was a young roofer, and my dad would drive us to work. A lot of our work was sort of Nunhead, Peckham, Dulwich, and I think it was every Tuesday and every Friday. Someone might be able to correct me or check me in the comments. He would come home if I hadn't been at work or working somewhere different to him, and he would have the South London Press. And that South London Press was pretty much our only gateway into knowing what was going on at the club. And my dad came home one day and he went, "Look at that, we're going to get some new American owners." And this was at the time when I didn't have anything to do. Obviously, there was no social media, but I was a lot younger then. I had a great social life. So my existence as a Millwall fan was go in the back gate on a Saturday, Surrey Canal Road, watch the game, straight out the door, straight back down to where I'm from, and have a night out. I never really delved into that side of things. So the only insight I ever got into what was going on behind the scenes, and I'll be honest, at that age, didn't really care. I just wanted to go and watch the games. My dad was sort of feeding me the information. I said, "Oh, brilliant," because at this point, this is when this was starting to sort of happen in football, these owners coming in. And then a couple of weeks later, I remember my dad said to me, he said, "Well, it's not so sure if it's good news now." And I said, "Well, why not?" He said, "Well, look, there's rumours going around, people I'm talking to, that they only want to buy it so they can then sell the land and cash in." 20-odd-year-old me didn't really have a clue what was going on in life at that point. I was just like, don't know what's going on now. But luckily, those rumours not only turned out to be false, because this was not a business deal for John Berylson. This was not even an expensive hobby for John Berylson, who's put over £100 million worth of his own money in. He is Millwall through and through. It's ingrained in him and in his family, and that's been proven now with James taking over. He has not just become a fan. He has not just become a chairman or a legend. He has built a legacy at our football club, and long may it continue. So, yes, naming the road after him, fantastic, but I just don't feel there's ever enough that you can do. The club, I'm sure, will put things further in place, further down the line. People were saying name a stand after him. Of course, you've got the Dockers, which is sort of a leaning towards our original heritage. You've got the Cold Blow Lane, which, isn't the Cold Blow Lane, because the Cold Blow Lane was at the old ground. Barry Kitchener stand, don't even think about it. And the North stand is where the away fans sit. So I feel for now, definitely that Zampa Road now, which will now be John Berylson Way, it will never be, to me, the Cold Blow Lane tunnel, okay? But that is the main entrance. You've got three entrances at the ground. You've got the Surrey Canal Road. You've got the Stockholm Road entrance, which a lot of people probably don't even know is there, hardly use it. But the main part of our fan base coming in from Bermondsey or from the South Bermondsey station, they all flow through under that bridge by the Neil Harris mural, which will now be on John Berylson Way. Obviously, the teams that come through, the players, they all come through that entrance. So really, really good news, and I'm absolutely buzzing. I just hope tomorrow that when James Berylson is in town for that unveiling, that the players and the gaffer doing justice, because on the John Berylson day, Bristol City, we absolutely fucking folded, didn't we? And didn't really give JB the fitting tribute and send off that he deserved. But look, that's the news. Zampa Road will be now renamed, or is renamed, John Berylson Way, a fitting tribute for a brilliant man that has left a legacy at this football club. We owe him a lot, so let's make sure tomorrow, because it has sort of fizzled out, the John Berylson chants, and that's okay, that can happen. But tomorrow, let's make sure we write it up in the presence of James Berylson and really get some John Berylson songs going strong, because, as I said, he is a Millwall legend that has started a Millwall legacy that will never be forgotten at our football club. Please subscribe to Lions TV. Come on, you Lions.